Coming to you from Homebrew Studios, it's Bob and John's Super Duper Variety Power Hour with your host, Bob Katie.
And John Picarillo.
Time has slowly as I walk this dusty road. Yesterday's gone and tomorrow's too far away.
Well, welcome to a special podcast. So, I don't know when this is coming out. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Who the fuck knows? Whenever you're hearing this.
Bing, bargain, bang.
But,
I've been waiting for this shit. I'm telling you right now.
Everybody knows our intro that I'll crank up for a second.
Yesterday's gone.
Oh, there's this guy singing.
There's this guy singing. It looks just like him.
Oh, it's this guy.
This is douchebag, dickhead. We've called him several different names.
Now, I'm going to hold off on that.
He goes by
I'm
Steve.
holding off on that because he showed up. I didn't believe it. I couldn't believe it.
All I can say is the medication's working, boys.
All right. That's important. That's good. That's
My uncle says you got a screw loose.
Oh, yeah.
good.
Your uncle molests collies.
Long as things come together, you know what I mean, and it works out. it's
Steve
good.
is here, ladies and gentlemen.
Unbelievable to have him in the house.
Never thought this would happen.
6 rock solid months talking about it.
Yeah. And all of a sudden he's here.
I know, it's fantastic.
Maybe he'll show up on Monday and sing.
If that happens, ladies and gentlemen, you're looking at the area's premier rock band.
If that happens, you're looking at Armageddon.
Thanks.
That's all I
That's
gotta
great.
say.
Well, that sounds like a hot item, Bob.
Hey, I got to fire this up.
There's not a podcast lead, is that?
Why do you want that beer so bad?
Because he's thirsty, dummy.
That's fantastic.
So I've kept in touch with Bob.
Yes.
And
More so than me because I hate you.
He's been watching the podcast, he said.
But I've been watching it, and I've been missing you.
Well,
So
There's some kind of hetero
no, this
sexual
is weird.
platonic
I don't even
love
want Bob
here.
to try to explain our relationship.
I said hetero.
No, you don't know
No,
about
no, not homo. There's no physical,
Right,
just a
right,
hetero
right.
love there.
I don't
I
think
don't
you
even know how to explain it myself.
I don't think he knows our true relationship.
Oh boy.
Only we know our true relationship.
We have never had sex.
Never.
Feels so good when he jokes.
I have been molested several times on the couch of death at John's at his parents' house. But
How would you like to suck my balls?
I didn't do it. Wasn't me.
lots of mornings.
People molested you on my couch? I didn't know that. You never told me that.
There were many mornings after parties where
says what?
where I felt a warm body on top of me, and I would look up, and it would be you, and you would be all snuggly and smiling.
You're making it up.
Sphincter says what?
Maybe to wake you up and get you the fuck out of my house.
Right, get up, right. You
Hey,
scared me, though.
he didn't jump on the couch and yell.
This is my boomstick.
That would have scared you.
Slap on the head.
Yeah. Oh, listen.
This guy
I've got-
just showing up, starting problems out of the fucking gate. It's amazing.
And he loves it.
And this is what I expect, and that's what I'm talking about.
That's because
You're showing
everyone's
up
mouth
Monday,
is
aren't you?
usually full of your wife's box.
This is simply a question.
Okay.
Simple.
You see? It was not monumental.
Okay.
I think you showing up and us rocking and rolling is good. It's a good plan.
I think it's good for my mental state of health. And
I think so too.
Bob,
My uncle says you got a screw loose.
Oh, yeah. Your uncle molests collies.
and half of that is true.
You molest collies? You did own a collie.
I did. I
Did
did.
you molest them? Oh.
No, I used to love her though.
It's okay. Loving your dog is okay.
Yes.
But Bob,
You didn't do it with peanut butter, did you?
I do know a kid who did though.
I believe it's probably happened.
Bob said,
Glad you didn't.
I need the rock and roll. I need to come down and do the,
So I told you.
podcast.
Yeah, you
Rock
do.
and roll makes everything better.
You do, Steve.
Yeah, I know, and I feel better, and being around you guys is making me feel better, and just getting out here tonight, I just said, fuck it. It's I don't know what time frame we're on here or what we're doing, but I just said, screw it, I'm going over.
You can say this is a special one. We did the last podcast that we were talking to Steve on the phone on Saturday night.
Oh, like
and
30 minutes ago.
Right. Yeah. And he showed up. And so it's like
say never, ever do 2 in a row because I drink beer and wine.
Right.
So if I do 2, I get hammered and I don't think it's good.
There's going to be consequences and repercussions.
But Steve showing up doesn't matter. We're doing it.
And I'll tell you what impresses me
because
the most.
You're going to do more of the talking than I am.
Man, talking to the microphone there. We went to radio school, didn't you?
Bob.
There you go.
Bob and Linda had no faith in me, but John did.
No. That's not true. I said that.
He believed in me.
Did I say he was coming? I told you. I thought strongly he was coming. Linda didn't have any faith in you.
Linda didn't have any faith in me.
We had a feeling.
Yes. Didn't have any faith at all in you.
Oh, this is the thing with
the cod piece.
The cod piece.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, that's
it's Mexican gene.
That's his ass.
Yeah.
The cod piece is in the front.
Yes.
I just noticed he's missing a hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. It showed up.
Great. Real bullets.
It showed up on my fridge, and I thought that meant it was mine.
Right.
It was messed up because of the no hand. But
right.
no, Bob was like, no, it's still mine.
Yeah.
Bob and I bought those together. Actually, Bob bought mine, and I had to pay him back.
That?
Yeah, we bought those at Spencer's. We saw them, and we went,
Ass sphincter says what?
That's what we said?
Yeah.
Let's take care of some business before we go anywhere else.
All right, you primitive screwheads, listen up.
Steve doesn't have
You
part,
can
though.
he'll just sit there and
He's
look
got to
pretty.
learn Jay's
He'll sit there and
thing.
look pretty.
He's got to learn Jay's thing. Shh. Shut up! That was for...
You can get a hold of us at bobandjohnspodcast@gmail.com or
at Loose and Buttery on the Twitter and Instagram, or
at our Facebook page and our YouTube channel, Ray, at Bob and John Super Duper Variety Power Hour.
We'll get your bit there next
Ray.
time.
He's the only guy that
how
listens to the podcast. We're mentioning it for a month that we have a YouTube channel.
How come they don't have a video for
Yeah.
it?
Jackass.
We got that.
Yeah, so
And
Am I being paranoid, or is he busting my balls?
And I'm proud to say that a year ago that you may not, well, you may recognize me, but I was quite a few pounds heavier.
Lost a lot of weight.
Lost
sleeping for 6 months helps.
Well, taking,
And don't shake your head. I'm not done yet. Wait till you eat the whole thing.
taking 6 Xanax and falling asleep for a couple of days and not eating. Yeah, it'll do it.
Human sacrifice, dogs and cats living together, mass hysteria.
I think fronting the band might fit.
I think he's I think he's ready.
I think you're on the right track.
I'm ready, and I want to lose another 30 pounds. I want to get down to 220.
Nice and easy.
Nice and easy this time, and
Come down here, sweat, play some rock and roll with us. We'll get you there.
And I'm gonna just do the dirty, filthy things to the
oh my
whores that.
You know what I like to do to her? Something I call a dirty fuzzy.
That's what you want?
Okay, and what's Mike? If he shows up on Monday, what's Mike going to say first thing?
Mike wants you back
so bad.
More than anybody. He wants you back. He brings you up every practice.
I fought with him the first couple weeks where he's like, fuck you, Mike. He's not coming back to the band. Fuck you. That's how serious I was. No. He's like, come on. No, please. Come on. Steve. It's Steve. Come on.
He wants you back.
I
so
said,
like,
no. Mike, no.
The funny thing was,
back
this is kind of funny
it's not
because
happening.
we were Friday. Mike was down here recording some of his solo stuff. I'm recording and producing some of his solo stuff.
Yeah. Always fun.
And we were
to play Mike.
John had just written up an ad to go on Craigslist for a singer.
You've been missing out, man. Come on back.
John wrote an ad Friday for a singer, lead singer.
I did.
Yeah, we were going to put it up Monday.
If you don't come back, fuck you.
That's right. We
story.
can't listen. This cannot be any more
No, we
tailor
can't
made
stop.
for you to
We
walk through the
can't
door
stop here.
and sing.
We can't
We have a
stop
bass
here.
player. We have a full band ready for you.
We can't stop right now.
Everybody
We can't.
very
We
talented,
can't
ready to
stop
go.
now.
It doesn't get you better than this.
I think of a decent ad at an attempt, but there's one guy I know that can fill that role.
Who would that be?
That's this guy.
You know something?
Well, that sounds like a hot item, Bob.
you know, and I'm flattered by that, and I'll tell you something. You guys have, over the past year, completely blown me away and impressed me with your playing and
prowess.
Speaking of that, where's mine?
You're what? Oh, we haven't got it. Yeah, we got to put that on there. We keep saying we're going to do it.
It's around here.
Yeah,
You'd
we'll get it.
Have it in the cart. It's not.
No, we haven't brought it to the cart yet. But you haven't been around for us to bring it out. So now that you have, we'll bring it out.
I don't know if
All
I
right.
have it on my
Well, next podcast we'll have to bring that puppy out.
jingle.
Is it in? Oh, you know what? It is on mine.
That's what I'm saying. It might be in one of these.
Oh, no. I know it's on mine. Right here.
Yeah, because it scared Linda one night.
Oh, it scares the crap out of her. Here it is. Ready?
It's this guy.
I was.
The great thing about digital is Steve was doing some vocal tracks last year, probably last spring, and he just went off really, and it wasn't a good take in the end of it. And he knew he lost the note, and he knew it was bad, and he just kind of ended it like, instead of just stopping, it's almost, it's like running down it. You run real fast, you get a little bit down a hill, and you got to stop yourself, so you're kind of, your legs are catching up, and, you just can't stop dead. Your legs, your body has to stop momentum.
Your legs are in front of your body.
Yeah, well, your body has to slow down. You just can't drop dead and stop your momentum. Well, vocally, it's the same thing. He was reaching for something, and he just couldn't stop his vocal. He kind of had to let the air out and let it go.
The thing of it was, I fell over into the wall.
Yeah, and then so later that we're checking the takes like an hour later, and we noticed this at the end. And we're like, oh, what is that? We were laughing for like 3 hours.
Thing.
So I isolated it.
If you ever call me,
and I
think it's a
duplicated
ringtone.
And me and John made ringtones out of it.
I was.
My uncle says you got a screw loose.
Oh, yeah? Your uncle molests collies.
It's not a tumor.
I was doing Coming to Get You. And if you out there have heard those two vicious screams that almost destroyed my vocal cords, I kind of was gearing up for it. And I went,
beautiful. You don't get that every day, I'll tell you.
I ran out of water.
Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?
Obviously, we didn't because it was.
We did. We must have sat there for a good 2 hours just laughing at that.
Oh yeah, that was. Oh my God! It was one of those ones where you walk away and your head hurts because you were laughing so hard. It was just unbelievably.
Well, when it's a vocal thing, you don't. It's not like you hit a wrong note on the guitar, or you came in wrong and the drums, or it's like it was just.
No,
it was
that
like,
happens.
It was I know it does. And
well, you think he would be down here doing this podcast with us, seeing that me and him went to radio school together, and we're actually trained professionals to do this.
I think Steve went through some tough times.
Yeah, I did, and I'm still going through them, but things are getting better, and
he's on the upswing.
I'm on the upswing.
He's on the uptick.
I feel that too.
I'm on the upswing,
which
and
is good.
It's
nice to have you around.
I wouldn't have shown up here and driven down that creepy ass Green Hollows Road.
Great. Usually you're like, you're too far away.
That is the spookiest goddamn road.
It's a crazy road.
Going over them three bridges.
Crazy, but
I expect there to be no bridge there.
And don't shake your head. I'm not done yet. Wait till you hear the whole thing.
But we do have everything here.
Yeah, I mean, what more do you
to do? Everything.
We can record, we can live, we got the podcast, we can do everything, right? We don't have to leave the basement.
Yeah. I'm pretty.
You don't have a bathroom. That's the only thing we don't have.
Well,
down here.
we can do it. Remember that?
We're not doing the bucket.
No. Remember
There's
that?
no
kid?
bucket.
You remember that kid, Jeff?
Oh, yeah. I don't have finger painting.
Oh, finger painting.
You remember Jeff?
We call him finger painting on the show.
Jeff.
Oh, that
Brooker.
guy.
Donkey.
Jeff
Yeah,
Brooker.
I know
Finger
that guy.
painting?
I don't know where the hell he is.
Well, he
or
had
why
a-
he doesn't answer his phone.
He had a
But I remember that
Jackass.
He had a closet, and he had a what was it, about a 25-gallon bucket?
guy. He's
No,
gonna be
that
on
was
our
like a
list.
5-gallon
This is
bucket.
going to be our problem, is because we don't know how to put a fourth here because it'd be like. The
Oh,
back
that's
of the
easy.
head.
Yeah, no, that's easy. We'll figure that
Yeah,
out.
you just gotta bring things in.
Because I mean,
No, you don't. No, you don't.
that was a close one.
You just put the camera at an angle so it
Sinner.
comes in like this.
I know.
You just bring the camera at an
Jiminy
angle instead of
Christmas.
coming at this. Woo, I can figure that out.
All right.
You should hang the camera from the middle and have it rotating.
You guys and your fucking edit bullshit.
But then it might make everybody sick.
Jackass.
Oh, fuck
Forget I
you.
wasn't speaking.
Hey, I got an idea. Why don't you just kiss my left nut?
That's my left nut.
Speaking of that,
Those
too.
left nuts.
Oh, I found a lump. But it turned out.
Am I being paranoid or is he busting my balls?
It turned out it wasn't on my nut. It was underneath it.
There was a lump on your nut,
It's not a tumor.
When the
folks.
when the
Meet Steve.
My uncle says you got a screw loose.
Oh, yeah. Your uncle molests collies.
Your uncle molest Conley.
when the doctor was feeling it, he went.
Was
he's
it
like,
like the? was it like the like when you have to do the cough because
Hernia.
for hernia?
No.
It's not like that?
No.
No.
It's a little bit more intimate.
A little more. I would call that more invasive.
Yeah.
No. The invasive ones. Remember, Randy came down to in your basement,
Ooh, Joe.
and he told us earlier that day he had the old swab up the.
No! Get the hell out of here, everybody!
Real bullets.
You know who else? You know who else said that?
Jason Bittner.
Jason Bittner.
Oh no!
Listen to this. Calls me up. It was with a stripper the night before.
Oh boy!
So
Nope.
you don't care if he hears you telling this
I
story,
don't
huh?
give a. It's fucking 20 years ago.
Okay.
And no rubber,
Oh,
of course. So he calls me up out of the fucking blue. He goes, I went to take a piss and there's blood coming out of
bad.
everywhere.
Oh, that's bad.
not a
Bad.
good sign. No.
So he goes, I can't go to my regular doctor because he'll tell my mother. So we had to go to the clinic down at City Hall. And he came.
Was he in high school or something?
Yeah, he came walking out like a cowboy, and I said, "What happened?" He goes, "Well, they took this Q-tip about yay long."
This is my boomstick.
And I'm going to stick something up it.
And he said they
He's joking around. Feels so good when he jokes.
I'm funny how? I'm funny like I'm a clown. I amuse you.
He can't.
I make you laugh. I'm here to fucking amuse you. What do you mean funny? Funny how? How am I funny?
I can't tell the story. No, it's not real.
so they lube it.
Oh.
They suck.
So this is our new segment, Medical Stories with Steve. Uncomfortable medical stories
Crack
with
this
Steve.
thing. Come on. Give me something.
Why do you want that beer so bad?
Because he's thirsty, dummy.
They stuck it in there, and I don't know if you can see this wire, but it was about that thick. And they did a swirly. And to see if he had anything else. But yeah, I can't imagine because you ever get like soap in there and how much it burns? Yeah, it's unpleasant. It's very unpleasant.
Soap in the penis?
Yeah, you ever been washing and it'll you're cleaning vigorously, And sometimes
Cleaning. Don't let that thing go off while you're cleaning.
I have cleaned my penis vigorously.
I bet you have.
We're going to hell on this podcast.
I bet you have.
Consequences and repercussions.
The worst.
With soap and water, and I've never had any problems.
You ever got a little soap, like in Soap in the Eye?
No. That's why. That's
Soap
why
in the
this
penis?
is important. Like we're having different experiences.
What about the medical story that you told Bob and I? This is going back about 20 years, where you were you went to the doctor. And you wanted to. You had
pulls everything.
I know what he's going to talk. He's going to.
You had to get the finger in the hole there.
No, I haven't.
No.
I haven't had that.
Is that the one? Is that
I haven't had that.
No.
I don't.
You were.
Oh no! That was a hemorrhoid situation.
It was something about you shit. You thought you were shitting blood or something like that. Pain in your ass. And then you had something to do with your ass. I don't know what it was, but I remember you telling that.
I've had hemorrhoid issues for as long as I can remember.
Well, this was back in the 90s.
Than I can.
This was back in the 90s. You went into the doctor.
Ever imagined?
You
at the same
ask
time.
questions about your ass, and then you turn around and ask for an AIDS test right afterwards.
I'm glad
and
you
the
guys
doctor was
brought
like,
that up because that really. Because I've been dealing with this hemorrhoid thing forever.
Right.
Oh, he's had it bad the last couple of days.
And, now that I think about that, it's been going on for most of my life. You know what I mean?
Because you asked about the pain in your ass,
but then
you went right into
and then you went right into I want an AIDS test.
I had sex with my first experience.
Right.
So sex, you can get AIDS.
Right.
And it was hot at
I
that
think
time.
you had an unprotected.
And I was afraid. Well,
moment.
I'm not a big condom.
Me neither.
You know what I mean? I'm
No,
not a
me
big
neither.
condom guy. I want to just know my partner, and I just want it to be simple.
Well, it's so.
But anyway, it doesn't always happen, and okay, so it's good to get tested.
The girl you had sex with was suspect.
But back then I was like pediatrics. You know what I mean?
Right.
I wasn't even like going to a big boy doctor. I was still going to like
It was just after high school. Wasn't it?
and they were like, oh my God. I don't know what to do. He wants an AIDS test.
And he's talking about a pain in his ass.
Test, so make sure. You know
Right,
what I mean?
right.
I've had sex.
I just remember the next.
It was ridiculous.
The next day you were telling us.
A simple thing. It shouldn't be so freaking complicated. You know what I mean?
No. The funny part of it though was even you thought it was great because the doctor's face when you were discussing a pain in your ass and then you asked for an AIDS test, his thinking immediately
was
is
that you were gay.
Assholes.
Well, you did ask two questions.
Surrounded by assholes. It's got to be in there.
I don't know. You didn't like that one, so I took that off.
Yeah, I know.
Jackass.
And it's so funny too how far we've come from that. Your thinking was you could get it from like making out with somebody. The thinking back then is like even if you kiss,
if you had sex with somebody, you could get it. So,
absolutely.
That's why I used to get checked. I still do. I get checked every year.
But they used to think
I don't think you have to after this year.
they
Well, he doesn't. He's been celibate.
They used to think
that's true.
He was celibate.
Yeah.
They
haven't had any sex with anybody. No, that's not what I'm doing.
They used to think you could get it from saliva, and you used to be able to get it from this and that and the other thing, and it's like, well, so I just don't have to. If I don't stick my penis in an ass, and I wear a condom when I enter a young lady,
you can't put your penis into anything.
Yeah,
or you don't. Anything could give
have
you
anything
AIDS.
going in you.
Yeah,
true.
So none of that, then you're good.
Right. So
none of them.
You know what I like to do to her? Something I call a dirty fuzzy.
Dirty fuzzy.
Yeah, no dirty fuzzy.
So when I'm after the gig and I'm in the parking lot and I'm giving a dirty fuzzy.
Yeah. We're gonna let you go.
You remind me of somebody that would give a dirty fuzzy.
I said, stick it in your ass.
Come on, Steve. You got to show up Monday, please. Come on.
You're
Just
gonna
do
you're
it.
gonna make John cry if you
Look.
don't.
Yes.
You know what?
Hey, you know what? We don't have that many years left. We have to make the best.
You might
We
not.
got the best. We
Ask
got to
Fincher
make
says what?
We got to make the best of what we got, and we still got some shit. We
I-
still got rock and roll.
There's still some lead in the pencil.
We can still rock and roll.
I will come down those stairs with the theme of Rocky.
Okay.
Playing.
We have to know it? Is that what you're asking? You want the band to welcome you? We'll do it. We'll put that shit together. We'll make it happen. Sit when you come down the driveway. Guys, hit it. Boom, 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 boom.
John
We'll do it.
was like greeting me as I pulled into the driveway.
I was waiting for you, bitch.
I knew he was out there too. I didn't see him leave, but he wasn't inside like milling where he usually does. So I was like, he's outside waiting, and he's gonna wait about a half hour, and then Steve's either gonna show up or he's gonna come in and be
hate
like,
you more.
yeah,
More.
I said, stick it in your ass.
Or I'm gonna like you. And I did. Look, I give you a hug. You asshole. Right? I hugged
Don't
you.
shake your head. I'm not done yet. Wait till you hear the whole
That's
thing.
right.
So,
Yeah,
I'm
when
not
do you hit
fucking
the whole
with
thing?
you. I don't mess with you.
I just I
I hate you.
I got
But
dressed.
you know I love you too. You asshole.
I got dressed. My wife said,
Fucking
"Where you
jerk.
going?" I said,
This
"I'm
guy-
going to Bob's," and she
hard to
said,
deal with him. I'm telling you. Tell the story. I don't
"He's
mean-
hard. I'm
not
hard to
right.
deal with."
He's an asshole.
Oh boy, we should really post some of those old videotapes up on the website.
oh, I have been little by little. Not on the website. I've been putting them up on our
What a
YouTube
pain
channel.
in
Oh,
the
remember to
ass.
fight! Remember to
Our
fight!
YouTube channel at Bob and John Super Duper Variety Power Hour.
We got into a fight one night, boy. I threw lyrics up in the air. I fucking told he fucking.
Sometimes I
sucked.
just want to kick his ass.
Oh, he just wanted to beat me.
Monday night,
Sometimes
he was in one of
just
those.
looking at him
he was in one
makes
of those
me wanna
asshole
kick
modes
his ass.
Monday night,
Yeah.
where Tom even
Wanna
stopped.
punch him in the face.
Both me and Tom stopped him during the song, and we're like, "No, you don't do that. You do
unbelievable.
this here." And he did it 3 times the
How
same
I
fucking way,
even
just to go
let this
fuck
guy
you. Well,
hang out with me.
All right, you primitive screwheads, listen up.
Can you read?
Yeah. You let. That's why
You can
it's
get a
right
hold
there,
of us at
man.
Bob and
It's
John's
always right there.
podcast
Look,
at
just right
gmail.com
there.
or
At Loose and Buttery on Twitter and Instagram, or
at our Facebook page or our YouTube channel at Bob and John's Super Duper Variety Power Hour. And
That's
you can
right.
see Chuckles over here.
I used to
yeah,
get so-
Chuckleheads.
just-
I'm going to put 2 cents that he's going to be on the show a little more often.
I just got
even
so
though we
mad.
want to slap him.
so
around.
mad at you. I hated you
It's
so
okay.
much.
I hate you so much.
But I
This
love-
is
I
a
hate
coming
you most of
together.
the time. I hate you most of the time.
You're gonna have to change that to Bob, Steve, and John's Super Duper Variety Hour when I'm done.
Our name is already out there, buddy.
you gotta do some singing before you have
Before you invade in on this.
anything. This is me and Bob. You gotta sing.
I can do impressions though too.
No,
Yeah.
no, you gotta sing. That's our thing. Hey, do you
Make
agree?
me laugh, funny guy.
Yeah, you make me laugh, funny guy. Sing a fucking song.
Bob,
Sing a fucking song. We're
John.
gonna have a good time after that.
John, this is Gene Simmons of Kiss. I just wanted to let you know that
how
I'm
would you like to suck my balls?
You motorboating son of a bitch. You old sailor, you.
I would like that immensely, and I'd like to make some more money off of Bob and Steve.
Hey, I got an idea. Why don't you just kiss my left nut?
You can
Sphincter says what?
you can work on all that stuff, but I think we need you to sing.
Yes. That's where you're most valuable to us.
That's what I need from you.
White trash name. Guess.
Why are you avoiding
Mandy.
it?
Nope.
Marilyn.
Nope.
Brittany.
Nope.
Tiffany.
Nope.
Candace.
Nope.
Don't fuck with me on this. I know this shit.
Do you see me fucking with you? I'm not.
All right, speed round. I'm gonna rattle off some names, and when I hit
You
it,
do
fucking
it.
buzz it, okay?
I will tell you.
got me?
Yeah.
All right, Brandy, Heather, Channing, Brianna, Amber, Sabrina, Melody, Dakota, Sierra, Bambi, Crystal, Samantha, Autumn, Ruby, Taylor, Tara, Tammy, Lauren, Charlene, Chantel, Courtney, Misty, Jenny, Krista, Mindy, Noelle, Shelby, Trina, Reba, Cassandra, Nikki, Kelsey, Shauna, Jolene, Erling, Claudine, Savannah, Casey, Dolly, Kendra, Kylie, Chloe, Devin, Emily, fucking Becky.
Nope.
Wait, was it any one of those names with a Lynn after it?
Yes.
Oh, I got you, motherfucker. I got you. Okay. Brandy Lynn, Heather Lynn,
Tammy Lynn.
Fuck!
We like to throw those long ones in there every once in a while.
I got you,
Clears the air.
motherfucker.
I got you, motherfucker.
They're making a TED too.
It's going to be out next month.
Yeah.
We talked about it.
Yeah, we just
last
talked on
one.
the last one. John asked me if I'd seen it yet. I was like, not yet.
I knew it was coming.
We're not there yet.
I knew it was coming. Trying to see it was recent.
I'm not. Yeah, I wasn't avoiding Monday. I was trying to think if I should give the people a little little taste.
Oh no, I don't think so.
No. Don't unveil
ruin
it yet.
Don't ruin it.
No. We're gonna unveil it like a big punch in the fucking face.
Because I feel as though the voice came back too, and you know, I'll be honest with you. I think being down, I think the anxiety, I think the depression, I think that plays.
You were fucking swallowing that
well,
shit.
no, I just think it affects your. I think it affects like your body and all over. I felt
it's called depression.
For 5-6 months, I felt like I had the flu. I felt terrible, and then I got up this morning. I went down to Drome Sound, and I came home and ate a little.
Drome
dinner.
Sound in Schenectady, our local music store.
I wear the shirt every now and then on
Yeah.
the show.
Hi, Rhiannon, I love you. And
I want to meet you, and I'm looking forward to it.
John has no business talking to you whatsoever.
Steve says what he says. I don't understand
Oh,
what he's talking
great.
about most of the time.
Real bullets.
Really nice guy.
I swear to God, I do not need this right now, okay? I got a judge that's just aching to throw
But
me in jail.
If you need to be married
An
and
idiot
have children,
who wants to fight me for $200.
I'm not
Slaughtered pigs. Giant loud whistles. I ain't slept in 5 days. I got no money, a dress code problem, and a little murder case, which in the balance holds the lives of 2 innocent kids. Not to mention your biological clock, my career, your life, our marriage, and let me see, what else can we pile on? Is there any more shit we could pile on to the top of the outcome of this case? Is it possible?
That's a rant from Bob on a regular weekday.
Let me tell you something. He is not the most sinister gangster in the world. He is also the funniest motherfucker in the world.
He is ridiculous.
He is, and I'm so sad that he retired. I am
Don't
so
shake your head.
sad.
I'm not done yet. Wait till you hear the whole thing.
Hey, Jimmy, you got to get that one where he goes, "Is this your pen?" And he goes, hey, Jimmy, you hear a little girl crying? Hey, where's the tough guy told my friend to go fuck his mother?
It's not a tumor.
It's not a tumor.
Steve's
It's
here.
Steve.
I don't think we've said enough about it.
You guys,
It's ridiculous. We've been
is-
talking about this shit. I mean, I thought,
Actually, you've been calling him a lot of names.
yeah. You know what?
I appreciate.
Fuck Steve.
I appreciate.
You did played with your nipple toward the camera and
I
talked
did.
to him.
And I
I gave him loving.
appreciated that.
Loving.
I
Oh,
appreciated that.
Oh, good.
Fucking
And
nipple motherfucker.
I want to tell you something. This is going to be your highest rated podcast yet.
Oh, yeah? This is numero uno?
This is
You think?
absolutely
We'll find out.
by far.
Oh, hey, listen, try this. I told my weed guy to step it up, and he gave me that.
What is it?
It's called Mind Rape. It's actually pretty mellow.
It doesn't sound very mellow.
Well, he only had 3 other batches. Gorilla Panic, They're Coming, and something called This Is Permanent. Come on, spark it up.
This is permanent. That sounds like the stuff me and John got off of fucking what's his name? No, he knows who I mean. I wouldn't mention.
No.
any names.
I wasn't talking about that.
Wasn't talking about that. I was talking about what we got.
I turned the microphones off, so we had a private conversation
Oh,
there
okay.
for a minute.
Okay.
So we don't want to incriminate anybody or anything.
Right. Well, this was years ago. This was.
Yeah. I'm just saying. You don't want.
I understand, but this was years ago.
Yeah.
Nobody here smokes pot anymore. It
Oh, hey, now wait a now. Hold on a second. I think you got to
What? Smoke weed? No, thank you.
No. Nope. See? There? Yeah, I said that. I was following the program.
You're following the program?
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely.
All right.
Oh, no, absolutely.
Good.
It's too much. It's too much.
Good. Sometimes we have to correct ourselves because we don't want to hurt anybody out there.
Well, no, it's not just hurting somebody. You don't want to say something and have someone assume that
it's actually a retarded political thing.
Well, it's here.
Like what we were talking about earlier. It ends up.
Me and John had one of those deep political conversations out in the front porch earlier tonight.
It's unbelievable
about how fucked up the whole political system is.
Everything. Oh, maybe we shouldn't get too off track.
We're so fucking off track. You know what? Here, let's do this. Let me do a live read. So
give me a little timestamp.
You want everything now, don't you?
Not bad. Not too shabby.
No. But John, girls are getting ready for prom. It's wedding season.
Oh, you're doing a little.
Yeah. Hey, you know
that's
what?
Right. A little broadcast.
All you ladies out there, you getting married, attending a special event. Steve's attending a special event on Monday. The secret to looking picture perfect is Color Me Gorgeous. Color Me Gorgeous is the premier makeup experience for upstate New York. Color Me Gorgeous specializes in airbrush makeup, the celebrity secret for looking red carpet ready. You want to be red carpet ready, don't you, Steve?
I'm always red carpet ready, Bob.
He is, but when owner and founder Rachel Duncan gets a hold of Steve, she is trained with top brands in the industry and has years of experience as a professional makeup artist. Rachel's unique approach to makeup allows her to effortlessly bring her client's vision to life. She flawlessly transforms every session into a one-of-a-kind, unparalleled beauty experience. Check out www.colormegorgeous.com or check her out at colorme_me_gorgeous XO on Instagram. You can also find Color Me Gorgeous is also featured on Wedding Wire for the Albany, New York area. www.colormegorgeous.me.
In your face, all over the place. We're online 24/7. 24/7. You're listening to the hottest internet station.
Bob and John Super Duper Variety Power.
Yeah, baby.
Does it remind you of being in radio school?
It totally does. Hey, now, is that your niece, Rebecca?
No, Rachel. Yeah.
Or Rachel, I mean? Yeah, Rachel.
Yeah, the daughter, yeah.
And where is that located?
Where's that located?
Yeah.
She's not, so she has a website, but she runs her business out of her house.
Out of her house. Maybe I should start having her. How far does she live?
She lives in Altamont.
Oh, that's close to me. Maybe I should have her start Just for Menning Me, because when my beard is totally gray now. And when I do the Just for Men, no matter how
it
light
doesn't look.
I don't. She doesn't really do like hair. She's not a. She does makeup.
I would do makeup before a gig.
Oh, okay.
The Just for Men.
That's what I said last time. I was like, well, if you think about it, like Gene Simmons,
all right,
have her do real
pretty
makeup stuff.
Well, you could do that. I think he's talking about like the pretty stuff, though.
Yeah,
but
like what Gene used to look like in the '80s.
Like if I get the
Steve, you look much better than I saw you last time.
Healthier.
Yeah, you do.
Oh, my face is thinner. I'm thinner. I'm
it's not just the weight; it's health.
Yeah.
Things.
Yeah. Well, I'm not eating McDonald's. I'm not drinking soda. I'm not drinking beer. I'm not doing any of the. I didn't care before.
You're not doing all the fun stuff that makes life worth living.
Right. I mean, I'm not saying that out at a gig I'm not going to have a couple of beers and have a good time, but during practice and stuff like that, I'll be mostly partaking in water. And
John's been very controlled during practice. He's been keeping his wits about him, being very sharp.
John was always a guy who could play 3 sheets to the wind. Anyway.
Yeah, but even he said, he did his own test when he didn't drink as much and kind of tried to be more under control.
You told me about
one,
that, yeah.
and he really pissed himself off because he was like, "God damn it, I was good tonight." So he's been making a very, very conscious effort, and I will applaud him for that.
Those shows at the crazy.
Oh, thank you.
Those shows.
Thank you.
Those shows at the
Feel
crazy.
so-
Those shows at the Crazy Crab. We were.
It's fantastic, man.
I was drinking two
It
at
was
a
awesome.
time.
You were. He
it was-
wasn't.
It was
You
awesome.
didn't drink
I mean,
that
those
much.
shows were great, but I want
Those shows
I
were
want
great.
more. I want more.
Those
I
shows
want
were
more
great.
than that. We can do more than
And
that.
the funny,
we can beat that, and we can beat that, and it's going to be awesome. And I feel that we're gonna.
I want to put up on the website introducing our new singer being back and introducing our new bass player Tom.
something.
Hold it. You mean Steve, Mike, Tom, and John are back together again? Except the wrong Tom, but a Tom is a bass player.
I think that's
all right.
hilarious.
Hey, you know what? We like the Tom we got now too. You know what I mean?
I got to tell you something that's bothering me about the website, and I think you're going to have to give me control of it again.
Oh boy, I
'Cause
don't like the smell of this.
First of all, I got to put my face back on, and all that information is all that gone.
Yeah, I took you off.
You fucking.
Well, you said goodbye to. You said
Yeah,
goodbye. You said you were done.
You were kind of like fuck you.
So
guys.
now
Yeah, we took you serious.
I gotta write a whole new bio.
You write it. I'll put it up there.
Okay,
Snappy.
and there's no picture of Tom in his bio.
Oh, we haven't got. Yeah, I haven't gotten there yet.
Well, you got to
very new.
I've been doing. It's very new. I've been doing podcast stuff, and we've been working. We've been spending more time playing than I've been doing the extracurricular stuff. Believe me, when we get everybody together and we've been looking for a singer, and we get everything going, and we're about to play out, the website will be up to date and ready to rock and
it will
roll.
explode.
Along, we have an Instagram. We have
it'll
an
explode.
We have Instagram and Twitter
The
for
website
151,
will
and
explode
everything.
once we're-
Our whole
we're
social
playing.
media will explode suddenly.
Did you ever get the that CD to that guy in Germany?
Yeah.
You
Tons.
did. You did,
Yeah.
Kurt.
Oh no, that guy. Oh no, I got some other guy. I sent it to Germany.
God.
There was that guy Kurt. I don't know. He just said,
years
"Fuck."
later,
It's
John.
the way it happens, man. You
Yeah,
know,
no,
you gotta
this,
just
this guy
play.
Kurt just
You know what I
like
mean?
left a message on our website that's just like Kurt from Germany, and he wants like a CD. It's like, well, you didn't give us any information.
When
Kurt.
when I talked to Joe Nacco tonight, he said he goes, it's unbelievable to me that CD was selling for $75 on eBay, and
Yeah, it is
one
crazy.
one was selling for $55.
Yeah, we saw that.
and they both
And
sold.
we didn't
Yeah.
even believe it.
No,
But
that was
it's-
crazy.
And the
it's
calls
going-
that were
it's the
coming
going-
in.
it's
we
going
put
rate.
out we put out just for everybody who's just or whatever. We put out a CD under the band name Dustin Bones 20 years ago. Literally 20. Well, it's now it's 21 years ago, but in 1994. And never really went anywhere. We never got any traction on it. Back then, there was no internet, so it was either go out and play gigs constantly, or pretty much nothing happened, and we didn't even get to play a gig. So it imploded, and I ended up with a shit ton of copies of tapes and CDs. Fast forward to this past summer, 2014. I don't even know where I got that first email.
I think it-
I
think
we
it
put up the
started with the
website.
podcast.
No. It was, no. That was the fall of 2014. This was the spring of 2014. The three of us started the recording thing of the new album under 151. We put up the website, and I don't know how it happened, connection or whatever. I started getting a few emails about the CD and them wanting multiple copies. And then I put together just an old video of I made a video for the lead song on the CD, and I just took old footage of us playing out, practicing in your basement, just anything, and made a music video, and put it up on YouTube. And sure enough, we started getting traction on that. And we found that review that somebody put up that was crazy. You know what I mean? I thought we wrote it. I was like, "Who wrote that
It goes,
review?"
man.
Called Steve
Yeah.
up. I said, "You've been writing these reviews
One
about
thing
us
at
or
a
something?"
time.
Yeah.
One thing at a time.
What do you say, loose and buttery army members?
Well,
collecting you
one at a time.
Here's an even crazier story. Before that happened, I'm friends with a guy. His name is Vinny Dawson. He's in
Vinny.
He's in a Kiss tribute band. He plays Gene Simmons, and he also is in an AC/DC tribute band. He plays Bon Scott. Guy's phenomenal, unbelievable. He was going to do a Doors tribute band, and he was looking for a keyboardist. This guy's professional. He gets all professional musicians. He doesn't screw around. He's a perfectionist. So I called Tony Perino up, and I said, Tony, would you be interested in doing that? And he's like, I got a lot of things going on as usual.
Tony's got way too much stuff going on.
So Tony starts telling me this story about this guy who, I don't know how he got a hold of him. I don't know what the circumstances were, but he got a hold of Tony, and he said, do you know where I can get a copy of this Dust and Bones CD? He goes, I collect bands, AOR bands, which I found out is, I looked it up because I was like, what the fuck is AOR? It's like arena rock type of stuff.
Oh, is that what it stands
That's
for?
what it stands for. So the guy, he's like, well, I got a couple of copies if you want me to send them to you. And he's like, yeah, I'd love it. So that started before any of this started, and it just exploded. And then Bob's telling me that people are ordering 10 and 20 copies of the thing.
Yeah, ridiculous.
And I
was amazed at how many you've turned around in the last year.
Yeah, I probably made like about $300-400,
yeah.
which is a lot. I mean, I'm only selling them for like $6 a pop.
Nice little maneuver.
Well, that's what Joe said too. Joe's like,
and it's good music. We didn't make it.
I'm not ashamed of it.
You know what I mean? We didn't make it thinking it sucked.
No.
We made music that we thought was good, and it's good. It's good music.
The guy who wrote the review seemed to like it.
Yeah, there's a bunch of people that like it.
And
it's good.
That's crazy.
It's good.
And so the thing of it is that
so
Joe,
if you're out there, check it out.
Absolutely.
151.
Absolutely.
At the 151. The 151online.com.
Joe was saying he got screwed the same way because he went through disc makers, and he did the same thing. He's got like 8 albums out, and it was at the time where you had to order like 500.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Well, you're not making any money on it." And I said,
who are you talking to?
Joe Nacco.
Mike was saying he was just talking to Joe, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Mike
really
who?
weird. Mike Heidinger.
Oh, really? Mike knows Joe?
Yeah. Wasn't that's who he's talking about? Yeah, Joe. Yeah. That's why it was so weird. I'm just like, I had this conversation before. I'm like, no, that was Mike.
A great guitar player.
Yeah. Mike was saying he went and saw Joe not too long ago.
I was just up there tonight. He's got the Joe Nacco band, and he's got the Joe Nacco duo where he just plays.
All we gotta do
with
is
a
find
drummer.
that guy that fucking sings.
I'm going to scream into this microphone and blow your fucking eardrums out.
I said stick it in your ass.
And don't shake your head. I'm not done yet. Wait till you hear the
You
whole
don't
thing.
have to prove to me that
I'm
you
gonna
can
prove
sing.
it. I'm gonna
I need
prove
you
it.
to prove that you're going to sing for this band.
I'm going to prove it. You're all hot and buttery.
You like
Loose and buttery.
you nasty.
He wanted to call the podcast Loose and Buttery.
I did.
And I was like,
that was my plan.
and I'm just
He
like,
was
we're
I
just
can't-
going to end up
I
on
can't-
every gay radio.
That'd be awesome.
And not that there's anything wrong with that, but we're just not gay. You know what I mean? It's,
right.
If anybody wants to listen to this,
I
whether
forgot to say
creed,
that
sexual orientation,
earlier.
anything, we love it. That's great. But
if you
we don't want to misrepresent ourselves.
if you need to
Not that
if
there's
you
anything
feel
wrong with
gay, we'll still be your friends.
I
mean, I don't.
we were
won't be
wondering that
gay
about
with you,
Jeff. We were wondering
but
about why
we
he won't call us back. That's not. That's him.
We'll be your
Did he
friends.
come out? Is he scared to talk to us?
I
We
saw-
don't
Trying to
know. Is he
figure it out.
alive?
I don't
We
get
don't know
it.
if he's alive.
I just don't get it.
I saw him 5 years ago on State Street unloading his car,
a while ago.
going into a little store. I'm not gay, but I am willing to learn.
I did have that. I had that as a card. Before.
You mean like flaming?
I'm not asking.
Or-
We were.
Would they send us someplace special for
Well, they
that?
send us some-
I just I don't
Stripes
wanna,
references, by the way, people.
I gotta tell you something, John. I
goes in tight. It goes in tight.
Excuse me, sneeze there.
Dude, that's all I've been doing, man. I've been sneezing like yeah.
Well, that sounds like a hot item, Bob.
I sneezed 27 times in a row last night. I thought my head was gonna blow off.
Asher John, I've been crushed all week with this shit.
Oh,
Put
dude.
a hemorrhoid in there, boy, you're fucked.
Dude.
No more hemorrhoids.
How would you like to suck my balls?
I was
Enough with that thing.
I was walking around. I was walking around like I was stoned.
Man, you with that damn hammer, leave it alone.
And don't shake your head. I'm not done yet. Wait till you eat the whole thing.
Oh, my Lord.
All right, you primitive screwheads, listen up.
You can find us at bobandjohnspodcast@gmail.com or
At Loose and Buttery on the Twitter and Instagram. Or
on our Facebook page or our YouTube channel at Bob and John Super Duper Variety Power Hour. What a fast podcast this has been.
And funny.
I told you it was going to be
I told you we could get two. I think we can get two.
Captain Hilarity over here.
Two?
And
the second one would be a mess.
Yeah, John's headed down south now. He's headed.
Come on.
I'm surprised he's kept this bright-eyed
one's
bushy
still
tail.
good. Yeah.
This one's still good. The
second
next
one
one's
is
going to
gonna
be a mess.
Disaster. If we go for two, it's
I don't know.
John is shutting
it's
down.
three.
My uncle says you got a screw loose.
Oh, yeah. Your uncle molests collies.
Yeah, this will be three for that would be three for us.
Exactly.
I don't-
That's a record.
I don't think that it will be a mess. I don't think it will be.
It'll be a car wreck.
Because you're still up and you're still funny and you're still grooving.
And you are straight.
And I
It's a possibility.
If we get into a third one,
There's gonna be consequences and repercussions.
there is. You don't know what's going to come flying out, man.
that's what I'm hoping for.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know.
This is when
The only thing I'm
Steve
thinking
walks
is,
down
like,
the stairs Monday
do a
and Mike
third-
sees him, Mike's just going to go.
If we do a third, Steve is our lead singer at the end.
I hope he is right now. I hope he
All right, I'll tell you what. If we do a third one, no questions about it. I'll be here Monday.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
How about that, bro?
All right. Well, why don't we
handshake?
Why don't we have a rest
Well, yeah,
after
well,
this?
You will have
All right,
a
well,
rest,
let's
but
get outta
that's
here.
the deal. He's our lead singer.
Should we let him say
No,
goodnight?
no. Hold on a second. I just want to make
And
sure
don't shake
this
your
is
head. I'm
clear.
not done yet. Wait till you eat the whole thing.
That's right. Steve D'Ambrosio is our singer. Come Monday night, he's going to be here.
At 7 o'clock.
7 o'clock sharp.
Yep.
Yeah.
And you're coming here to sing.
Yeah.
And we'll do another one of these, even if it becomes a disaster.
We might do one after the gig, after we practice.
Okay,
Oh.
all right, but you're in.
He's real decorative.
I want to do one every night now.
What you need to do is come down Tuesday when Jay's here.
It's a done deal. Here we go.
Does Jay come this Tuesday? Jay
The
doesn't come this
next one
Tuesday.
might be a disaster, but
This,
I can't.
listen,
I
we
got to secure some deals here.
We
You know what
don't. We
I'm
don't know
saying?
when the next one's going to be up. So it's not, I'm not saying it's the next
Listen,
one, but it'll
This
show up eventually.
this one is going to be number one. Trust me.
All right.
Because
all right.
because it's been
Steve's going to go home and watch it 1,000 times.
Yeah.
No.
Pump up the numbers. I told him he's going to go.
because I have never watched one of your podcasts where we've all laughed our asses off to the point where we've been falling off of our chairs.
Hey, look, entertainment is what it's about.
You-
And
Did you see our episode with John Likes It in the Can? We were laughing pretty hard on that one.
I told Bob your third person, your third guy needs to be almost like an agitator or storyteller or stuff like that. Or not that Jay's great. I love Jay, but Jay's a little bit subdued. And nothing wrong with that. And but you need a ball tickler.
Ball
in there.
tickler.
Yeah,
That's
you
it.
really do.
Is he busting my balls?
All right, let's get out of this one so we can take a break and get to the
All
next
right,
one.
all right.
Should we give him the honors to say goodnight?
Yeah,
All right.
definitely.
Say goodnight, Steve.
Good night, Steve.
Stadler? What? Is that it?
Yes, it's over. How'd you like it?
I don't know. I slept through the whole thing.
Well, you didn't miss much.
My uncle says you got a screw loose.
Oh, yeah? Your uncle molests collies.